I'm sitting in my cozy armchair in my tiny apartment in New York City, holding a crumpled envelope that once held so much promise. It's the bank statement from last month showing the transfer of $50,000, my entire life savings, to my daughter, Sophia, for the down payment on her new home in the suburbs. The envelope feels heavier than it should, weighted with memories and unspoken regrets. Yesterday, everything changed when I overheard a conversation that shattered my illusions, leading to a revelation that forced me to reclaim my life. My name is Maria. I'm 68 years old, and I've dedicated my existence to my only child, Sophia. Her father left us when she was just a baby, so I raised her alone, working as a librarian for 40 years, saving every cent, denying myself vacations and new clothes, all to give her a better future. When Sophia and her husband Alex announced they were buying a house, I didn't hesitate. Mom, it's our dream home, Sophia had said, her eyes sparkling as we sat at my kitchen table 6 months ago. 4 bedrooms, a beautiful yard for the kids, and a safe neighborhood. We need $50,000 for the down payment. We'll pay you back, I promise. And you'll have your own room there, right next to the garden, just like you always wanted. Her words painted a picture of family gatherings, grandchildren's laughter, and a peaceful retirement. I gave her the money, emptying my savings, thinking I was securing my place in their world. But last night, while visiting their current rental to help with packing, I heard them talking in the living room. I was in the hallway about to announce myself when Sophia's voice stopped me cold. "The house papers are finalized, Alex. It's all ours now." Alex chuckled, that warm laugh I'd come to love like my own son's. "Yeah, and my mom will adore that guest room with a garden view. She's been so lonely since Dad passed. It'll be perfect for her to move in." My heart pounded. His mom? What about me, the one who made this possible? Sophia replied, "Mom's fine in her apartment. You know how she is, always worrying about every little thing, fussing over the kids' diets or how we organize the kitchen. It'll be calmer this way. Just us, the kids, and your mom. A real family without the extra stress." The words pierced me like shards of glass. I, who had sacrificed everything, was extra stress? I leaned against the wall, fighting back tears as they continued. Then came the twist that deepened the wound. Alex said, "I feel a bit guilty though. Remember that voicemail your mom left a couple of weeks ago? She sounded so hopeful about moving in, talking about how she'd love to help with the grandkids and make family dinners. I didn't know how to respond, so I just didn't." Sophia sighed. "Yeah, I heard it. I meant to call back, but with the move and work, it slipped my mind. Besides, my mother-in-law really needs us. She has health issues. Mom's healthy and independent. She'll understand." Independent? Healthy? I'd left that voicemail after days of loneliness, pouring out my heart about how excited I was to be part of their new chapter, how I dreamed of reading bedtime stories to my granddaughters again. I checked my phone obsessively for a reply, but nothing came. Now I knew why. It had slipped her mind. They were choosing Alex's mother, who had a supportive family of her own, over me, the woman who had given them the foundation for this life. I slipped out quietly that night, driving home in the rain, my mind a whirlwind of betrayal and clarity. Back in my apartment, I pulled out my old ledger, a habit from my librarian days, where I'd meticulously recorded every financial help I'd given Sophia over the years. $50,000 for the house, $5,000 for her wedding dress and honeymoon, $3,000 for the girls' preschool fees, $2,500 for Alex's job training course, $1,000 for their car down payment years ago, countless smaller amounts for birthdays, emergencies, and just because. The total, $68,500. Money I'd saved by living frugally, eating leftovers, repairing my own shoes. All for what? To be dismissed as a fussy outsider? Dawn broke, and with it came resolve. I made my morning tea and sat by the window, watching the city stir. For the first time, I saw my reflection not as a giver, but as a person deserving of her own life. I called my bank. I'd like to open a new account, separate from my old one, with no beneficiaries, I said. The teller asked why. Personal reasons. I'm taking control. I had $1,500 left in cash and a small pension. I transferred what I could to the new account, a safety net just for me. Next, I contacted my lawyer. 4 years ago, I drafted a will leaving everything to Sophia, my apartment, my modest jewelry, even my collection of rare books. Today, I changed it. I want half my estate to go to a charity for single mothers, I told him. The other half stays in trust for me, and any remainder can go to Sophia only if she meets certain conditions, like regular visits and inclusion in family decisions. He nodded understandingly. Apparently, my story wasn't unique. That evening, Sophia called. "Mom, are you all right? You left without saying goodbye last night. We're worried." Her voice was light, but I detected a hint of unease. I took a steadying breath. "Sophia, I overheard you and Alex. You're planning for his mom to move in, not me. You took my $50,000 but ignored my voicemail. Do you realize how that feels? Like I'm disposable." Silence stretched. Then, "Mom, I'm so sorry. We didn't mean to hurt you. Things just got complicated. Maybe find a way for you to visit more." I shook my head. "No, Sophia. I've given enough. I'm done being the bank and the backup plan. I'm keeping what's left of my money and my dignity for myself. You have your house, your family. I wish you happiness, but I'm building my own now." She pleaded, apologized, even cried, but I held firm. After hanging up, I felt a mix of sorrow and liberation. I walked to my bookshelf and pulled down a photo album. Flipping through pictures of Sophia as a child are happy times. The pain was real, but so was the truth. I'd lost sight of myself in loving her. Then came the moment that softened the edges of my hurt. A soft knock echoed through my door. I opened it to find my granddaughters, Lily, 8, and Emma, 6, standing there with a bouquet of wilting daisies from the park and a handmade card. "Grandma!" Lily exclaimed, hugging me tightly. "Mom doesn't know we're here. We snuck out because we heard her talking about the new house, and she said you might not come live with us. But we want you to. We made this for you." The card read in wobbly letters, "Grandma, you're our favorite storyteller. Please don't be sad. Love, Lily and Emma." Tears welled up as I knelt to their level. "Oh, my darlings, thank you. Grandma's not sad anymore. I'm just figuring things out." I called Sophia to let her know they were safe, and she arrived, flustered but relieved. We talked briefly, no accusations, just acknowledgement. Mom, the girls adore you. Maybe we can start over. Slowly. I nodded, but inside, I knew my boundaries would stay. That night, with the girls tucked into my spare bed for an impromptu sleepover, I read them stories from my old books, their giggles filling the room. As they drifted off, Emma whispered, "Grandma, this is the best home." I smiled, stroking her hair. Sophia might have forgotten my worth, but these little ones reminded me of it. I decided to volunteer at the local library, teaching storytelling classes, and use my new savings for a small trip with the girls, perhaps to the beach, where we could build sandcastles and new memories. As I closed my eyes that night, the locket around my neck felt lighter. I'd given my all to Sophia, but in reclaiming myself, I found a deeper love, one that included me. Family isn't just about sacrifice. It's about mutual respect. And for the first time in years, I felt truly at home in my own skin.